Today's games are brought to you in part by Circus Ice Cream, wholesale club prices without the membership fee. By AA Builders, your new construction and home improvement specialists. And by the Maryland Independent, your source for local sports, news, and community information. Welcome back to White Plains. We're just set to get underway here in this Anklebiter matchup between Waldorf and St. Charles White. Keith Morcell, the coach of the Waldorf Wildcats. Todd Edlin is the coach for St. Charles. Waldorf, the regular season champion this year, going 10-0, winning their first playoff game against La Plata 19-0. St. Charles, second in the Anklebiter division at 7-3. They won their first playoff game 18-0. As you can see in Anklebiter, things work a little bit differently if you're not familiar with this. 2 coaches per team are allowed on the field to assist the players in setting up, getting in the right position on the field, and you can see that going on now. Small players, small numbers, so you'll have to bear with me as we get started here this afternoon. Actually morning here, first ball game starting at 9 o'clock from White Plains Regional Park. The ball carrier for Waldorf, number 22, Michael Dorsey Jr. Drop for a loss of 1 on the play. Take a look at the the St. Charles defense, rather. We'll get all the players' names and numbers in here for you. We'll start with St. Charles. Number 2, Lorenzo Harrison. Number 3, Brandon Logan. Number 4, Dylan Atwell. Number 8, Joshua Tichy. Number 11, Desmond Brooks. We'll pick it up there after this play is completed. Waldorf comes to the line, 2nd down and 11. Again, split backs. They fake the handoff. It's the quarterback keeper coming near side and turning the quarter. The Wildcats quarterback, Brandon Battle. A first down carry for Battle. Good fake on the handoff, some nice speed as he came near side, outran the defense and picked up 12 yards. Give the Wildcats a first down. 1st and 10 Waldorf from the St. Charles 49-yard line. We'll go back to the St. Charles roster. Number 17, Dante Edlin. Number 22, Kendall Proctor. 25, Carlin Hertz. 28, Dale Bentley. 38, Zimmy Dickinson. 40, Elijah Ware. 42, Matthew Eaton. 45, Timothy Thompson. 50, Devontae Edlin. We'll pick it up from there in just a minute. 1st and 10, Waldorf from the Bears. Again, split backs. Whistles blowing before the play gets underway. Looked like some Waldorf defenders lined up offside, or St. Charles rather. We're all set to go. Battle, the quarterback, hands it off this time. The run up the middle. Running back breaks free, another Waldorf first down inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Looked like number 20, Ronnie Procopio on the run. Again, I apologize if I make a mistake. We've got some small numbers out here. It's taking me a second to get my bearings. It looked like 20 on the run for the Waldorf first down. First drive of the ball game for the Wildcats. 1st and 10 from the Bear 39-yard line. Handoff again, right up the middle. This time dropped after a gain of 2. Cheerleaders performing. The St. Charles Bears cheerleaders you're seeing there. We'll mention all their names before this broadcast is over. Call it a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Back to the Bears roster. 57, Michael Borza. 61, Darrell Thompson. 66, Kendante Bobo. 67, Quinton Bobo. 70, Victor Tumblin. 72, Kyle Martin. 77, Larry Roby. 82, Jeffrey Tibbs. And 99, Derek Turner. Your 2003 St. Charles White Bears roster. On offense, the Wildcats, 2nd down and 7. Handoff up the middle. Short gain on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd and long for Waldorf. We'll go now looking at the Wildcats roster. Henry Michaels, number 45. 46, Jacob Johnson. 17, Griffin Fields. 5, Thomas Callahan. 67, Jesse Chappelle. 99, James Ramsey. Number 4, Cameron Powell. Number 50, Keenan Manley. 32, Andre Donaldson. 41, James Donaldson. 81, Robert Battle. 20, Ronnie Procopio. 77, Jason McKay. 75, William Berry. 52, Trey Lee. 3rd down and 5, Wildcats. Split backs again behind the quarterback. Handoff up the middle. 1st down for Waldorf. On the carry, Michael Dorsey Jr., number 22. Takes it right up the gut and has the 3rd Waldorf 1st down on this drive. It started at their 40-yard line. They're now down to St. Charles' 29-yard line, or 28-yard line, rather. 1st down and 10. Back to the Wildcats roster, number 22 on the carry there, Michael Dorsey Jr., 30, Marshawn Scott, 21, Devin Thomas, 71, Quentin Butler, 24, Darnell Smallwood, 44, Anthony Hilliard, 15, Brandon Battle, 51, Marquis Bundy, 83, Michael Serpico. We'll pick it up from there after this 1st down play for the Wildcats. Again, whistles blow, a defender lined up offsides. Coach pulls him back and we're ready to go. Looks like Procopio, Dorsey Jr. in the backfield. A run over the left side for a short gain on 1st down. Well, actually a gain of about 5, so 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. Number 8, Isaiah Chase, back to the Wildcats roster. 13, Adrian Porter. 36, Devin Lane. 95, Christian Lowry. And 38, Dominic Moore, your 2003 Waldorf Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats, the top seed here in the Anklebiter division, with a record, including the playoffs, of 11-0. St. Charles White now 8-3 following their playoff victory. 2nd down and 5, still on the opening drive of the ball game. Waldorf keeping it on the ground, moving it down the field, running it mostly between the tackles and having success. Battle the quarterback. Dorsey, Procopio behind him. Battle fakes the handoff, takes it around the left side and stacked up there by the Bears defense. Looked like Dale Arball, the 3rd on the tackle, number 28. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 5 for Waldorf. Our officials for this morning's ball game: Bill Hicks, Bill Martin, Bob Blount, and Mark Ketchell. Our 4 officials here this morning. Waldorf, 3rd down and 5. Battle coming back, talking it over with the coaches. They want to get this play call right. An important play here on the 1st drive. Same formation every play so far for the Wildcats. Handoff up the middle. Dorsey Jr., he'll be short of the 1st down. In the Anklebiter division, teams can elect to punt or they can declare a punt. If they declare a punt, the official simply picks the ball up and walks off 20 yards of yardage. But they're so close now, 4th down and 1, time to go for it. Ball spotted at St. Charles' 18-yard line. You see the coaches aligning the formation, the officials helping out there as well. Here we go, 4th down and 1. Waldorf mix up in the backfield, ball on the ground. Looks like St. Charles has recovered. You see the St. Charles fans applauding the defensive effort. Whether they recovered or not, it's the Bears' ball. Stopping Waldorf on that 4th and short play. So the St. Charles Bears bent, but they did not break. And they'll take over at their own 19-yard line. A look at some of the crowd here at White Plains Regional Park. Now we look inside the St. Charles Bears offensive huddle. Todd Edlin, the head coach, as they set up their first offensive play of the ball game. Waldorf ran off quite a bit of clock, chewed up some turf, but St. Charles stopped them, and now the Bears come out on their first offensive play. One back set for the Bears. Whistles blow before the play gets underway. Anklebiter games. We talked about the rule differences with the punts. There's no kickoffs in Anklebiter division. The ball placed at the 40-yard line. The team starts from there. The clock runs continuously. We have two 27-minute halves. The only time the clock will stop is during the last 2 minutes of each half. During a timeout, a run out of bounds, things like that, a normal stoppage of play. The clock only stops during the last 2 minutes, so the clock continuing to run here. I believe at some point in time, at the 13:30 mark, we will get an indication that we're halfway through the first half. Bears with the ball. Again, whistles blow. So St. Charles having some problems getting their offense started. Penalty against the Bears. Procedure penalty. Back them up 5, first down and 15. The ball right around the Bears' 14-yard line. These two teams met twice previously this year. Waldorf coming out on top both times. In the first ball game, played September the 6th, Waldorf beat St. Charles 14-6. And on October the 4th, it was a 12-6 Wildcats victory. So the Bears looking for their first win over Waldorf here in the President's Cup. Well, once they get the playoff, a pretty good result. Good run up the middle for the Bears. Call it a gain of about 7. Lorenzo Harrison on the carry for St. Charles. One of those in there on the tackle, James Donaldson, number 41. But a 7-yard gain for St. Charles, now 2nd down and 8. Beautiful morning for football. Almost a cloudless blue sky. Temperatures more like June or July. 70 degrees is what they're calling for today. Couldn't ask for better weather. Ball games coming at you today. Again, you can see the officials even help out in the formation, getting all the players on sides. And we're ready to go. St. Charles on the run again, coming near side. Waldorf's got that one. Covered pretty well. Boy, small numbers out here. It's really tough for me. Call that a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for St. Charles. Try and get the number of the quarterback view. It looks like number 10 to me, and I do not have a 10 on my roster. The Wildcats defense looking on. No score in the ball game. Waldorf took it down inside St. Charles 20-yard line. They were stopped on 4th and short. This is the Bears' first possession. Harrison, the lone back in the backfield. 3rd down and 9 for St. Charles. Quarterback keeper taking it far side, ducking in, but well short of the first down. See if we can get a shot of the quarterback as he gets up. Ran right off my screen. But you see all the Waldorf defenders there. Cameron Powell, one of those in on the defensive play, and St. Charles has declared a punt. And the official marks off the yardage, but Waldorf takes over in great field position at the St. Charles 43-yard line. The Bears defense now asked to stiffen and hold the Wildcats once again. First half here for White Plains Regional Park. An ankle-biter game between the Waldorf Wildcats and St. Charles White. No score in the ball game. I'm Matt Volland, along with Brian Donahue, Andrew Seeger, Ryan Caleb, bringing you the sights and sounds of Charles County youth football today. Here come the Wildcats. Brandon Battle again in a quarterback. Split backs behind him. 1st and 10 from the Bear 43-yard line. Handoff right up the middle. Michael Dorsey Jr. on the carry. Give him a gain of 3. So 2nd down and 7 from the 40-yard line. Inside the Waldorf Wildcats huddle. Wildcats up to the line and set to go. Again, not very fancy, not a lot of changes in the formation, but it works for the Wildcats. It's handed off, run it straight up the gut. Battle, hands off. Good defensive play there. Can't see who it is. His jersey's tucked into his pants, unfortunately. He blocked the offensive lineman back into the play and knocked the running back down. So a loss of 2 for the Wildcats. Backs him up to the 41-yard line. Good defensive surge there by St. Charles. And now Waldorf facing 3rd and long. They're winning the battle of field position, though. It's been played pretty much on the right side of the 50-yard line. We're set up on the visiting sidelines here at White Plains Regional Park. So the Wildcats in their gold and black uniforms, St. Charles Bears, the green, orange, and white. The paw print on their helmets. And the defense looking to hold here 3rd down and 7. Again, the coaches can give instruction, but they can't help with the play other than lining the players up. Another run for Waldorf. Nice cut and a 1st down for the Wildcats. On the carry, Michael Dorsey. Big 1st down run for Waldorf. Give credit to that offensive line. They opened a big hole on the left side. Dorsey made a nice cut it back inside, and got a Waldorf 1st down at the 31-yard line. Battle the quarterback. Dorsey, Marshawn Scott, number 30 in the backfield. 1st down and 10. Some movement up on the line. St. Charles jumped. Did they cross? One of the offensive linemen flinched, and that's the call. Movement on the Waldorf offensive line. Back them up 5 yards. Taking a look at the past champions in this ankle-biter division. Last year it was Western Charles Gold winning the President's Cup title 13-0. So we will have a new champion this year, either Waldorf or St. Charles White. 1st down and 15. Dorsey around the corner, breaks one tackle, finally brought down at the 30-yard line. Dorsey, a tough runner, got hit, bounced off, and gained another 3 or 4 yards there. About a 7-yard gain, make it 2nd down and 8 Wildcats. Waldorf up to the line, 2nd down and 8. Battle fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, coming near side, has an open field. Turns the corner at the 30, 25, 20, it's a foot race, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Waldorf Wildcats. Quarterback Brandon Battle, the fake handoff, took it himself. Great job by that offensive line to seal off the corner. And Battle from 28 yards away. Our first score of the morning. Waldorf takes a 6-0 lead. Getting back to the rules here in the Anklebiter division, actually in all the divisions here in the Charles County Youth Football League, if you kick the ball, it's 2 points. If you run it or pass it in, it's 1 point. So Waldorf setting up the play for the extra point. Haven't thrown the ball yet this afternoon, so it's just a decision of who's going to get the carry. Will Battle keep it himself? Will it be Dorsey? He's on the right side of the split backs rather. Or will it be Marshawn Scott, number 30, on the left side? Battle goes back, ball on the ground. And the extra point no good. Our first score of the ball game. Brandon Battle, a 28-yard run, and Waldorf leads St. Charles 6-0. We'll be back with more from White Plains Regional Park in a moment. We interrupt this broadcast for a very important announcement. AA Builders has been proudly serving the Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. area since 1991. We strive for complete satisfaction. Our qualified staff, including interior decorators and architects, will work together with you. At AA Builders, your ideas become our accomplishments, and no job is too big. We're open 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, and we look forward to your calls. AA Builders, your new construction and home improvement specialists. Welcome back to White Plains Regional Park. Matt Volland with you here in the Anklebiter Division final. Waldorf has jumped on top 6-0. A 28-yard touchdown run by quarterback Brandon Battle. And now the Bears, with their best field position of the ball game, start from their 40-yard line. This is the second St. Charles possession. One back in the backfield. Looked like he got an early start, no call, and he's stacked up after a short gain on first down. A gain of 1 for St. Charles on first down. Move it out to the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 9. Again, if you hear long pauses, it's me trying to look at the small numbers on these jerseys of these players. Here in the Anklebiter division, players weigh anywhere from between 55 and 65 pounds and range from 5 to 7 years old. They're moving a little closer here to midfield. I should be able to get a better read of the numbers. We still haven't gotten the Bears quarterback yet. Haven't had a good shot of his number yet. Again, one back in the backfield, handoff to him. Waldorf there defensively. Again, another short gain. Let's keep it on there and see if we can get the running back. Looks like I think it was number I'm sorry, I can't see. Looked like number 4. They credit the tackle to number 52, Trey Lee, for Waldorf, so 3rd down and 7 for St. Charles. 6-0 Wildcats. The Bears here on their second possession. Their first possession started at their 19-yard line after stopping Waldorf on a 4th down and 1 play. So this is the furthest the Bears have gotten down the field. Lorenzo Harrison, the lone back in the backfield. Quarterback keeper takes it right up the middle, about 3-4 yards shy of the first down. #70 Victor Tumblin is the quarterback. Short on 3rd down and long, so it's 4th and about 4, and St. Charles is going to go for it, trailing here 6-0 in the first half. Number 70, Victor Tumblin, the quarterback from Eva Turner Elementary School His hobbies include sports and video games. Lorenzo Harrison, the running back from Arthur Middleton. His hobbies are the same, so maybe those guys can come to an agreement here on a play. We've got a penalty flag. Offsides on Waldorf, and that's St. Charles' first down of the ball game coming by penalty. Ball moved into Waldorf territory. The Bears will have it 1st and 10 at Waldorf's 49-yard line. Yeah, the officials giving the indication 2 minutes left here in the first half. So at this point, on a timeout, a pass play that's incomplete or run out of bounds, the clock will stop. Otherwise, the clock runs continuously during the course of the game. So if a coach wants to call a timeout, it will stop the clock here. Keep that in mind as the Bears try and get some points on the board before halftime. Harrison alone in the backfield. Tumbling the quarterback, fakes the handoff, takes it around the right side. Nice defensive play, but he slips the tackle at the 50, 45, 40, breaking tackles, takes it down to the 36-yard line. Victor tumbling, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling, got around the corner. The biggest play for St. Charles here this morning. First down at Waldorf's 36. Good defensive penetration there initially by the Wildcats. Tumbling eluded the first tackler and pretty much did that all himself. So first down, they'll spot it at the 38-yard line. Tumbling coming back, getting some instruction. Todd Edlin again, the St. Charles White head coach. Harrison on the carry this time. Tough yardage over the left side. And St. Charles calling a timeout. Number 32, Andre Donaldson, in there on the tackle for Waldorf. With the timeout on the field, we'll step aside. We'll be back with more. Waldorf leading St. Charles 6-0. Back in a moment. Back to action at White Plains. 2nd down and 7, St. Charles. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. The Bears trailing the Wildcats 6-0. Tumbling the quarterback. Harrison the running back. Handoff. Harrison breaking tackles, takes it inside the 30, knocked down at the 28-yard line. Good job by the left side of the offensive line, opening the hole. Harrison exploded through and brought down close to a first down, an injured Wildcat on the play. But he's up on his own power now, and it looks like, see if the officials are going to measure here. It looks pretty close. And they will bring out the chains, our first measurement of the ball game. Ronnie Procopio there, number 20 for Waldorf, looking on. St. Charles, first down. Harrison got just about half the ball past the end of the chain, and the Bears have another first down at the 28-yard line. But now time becomes a factor. No scoreboard in operation today, so we're not sure of the exact time. We know it's close to the end of the first half. All kinds of movement on the St. Charles offensive line. Flags fly, a big play for the Bears, but they're going to bring it back. And the coach is upset out on the field. Looked like some confusion of where people were to line up. People jumped around, and a huge play, but bring it back. There you see the coach telling his players, once you're set on the offensive line, you can't hop around like that. It's going to cost them 5 yards, so 1st and 15. Take it back out to the 33-yard line. But a good gain, maybe the coaches saw something there. We don't know if the gain was caused by the confusion or if it was just a well-designed play, but a big gain running around the right side of that offensive line. So let's see what they come out with here. First down, about 13. Here comes the run to the left side this time. Defensively, Procopio there. And the running back looked like Timothy Thompson, number 45. Give him a gain of 4, second down and 11 from the 29-yard line. The Waldorf defense has shut out the Bears so far. St. Charles with their deepest penetration into Waldorf territory. They have the ball at the 29-yard line. Second down and 11. Fake handoff, quarterback keeper again. Tumbling around the sidelines, makes a nice move. Has room down to the 20-yard line. Quarterback Victor Tumblin. Nice run and some good moves from that young man. There defensively for Waldorf, Anthony Hilliard and Devon Lane. But give him a gain of about 8, so third down and a long 2 for the Bears. Obviously, 4 down territory, so they've got 2 shots to pick up about 3 yards. The Bears break the huddle and come up to the line. Trailing 6-0, but threatening here near the end of the first half. Empty backfield. Tumblin takes it, coming near side. Turns the corner at the 20, 15, 10. Brought down at the 7-yard line. Victor Tumblin, the offensive star here so far for St. Charles. Making some nice moves, people yelling on the sidelines, hurry up. Everyone is aware that time is running out, and time has run out. On the St. Charles Bears, you look at the crowd in stunned silence now as St. Charles took it all the way down to the 7-yard line, but ran out of time. It's halftime from White Plains Regional Park. Our score, the Waldorf Wildcats 6, the St. Charles Bears nothing. Stick around, more action coming up in a moment.
Circus Ice Cream is celebrating 25 years of serving Southern Maryland, and we want you to celebrate with us. Visit us between now and December 31st and save on all your good humor favorites. Over 60 different items to choose from. Circus Ice Cream also carries a wide variety of candy, snack foods, and drinks, and we're Southern Maryland's largest supplier of dry ice. Circus Ice Cream, located at 16 Iron Gate Drive near the NVA. Open year-round, 7 days a week. Circus Ice Cream, good humor, and you. A winning combination.
Welcome back to White Plains Regional Park. Just starting the second half here in the Anklebiter division, the Waldorf Wildcats lead the St. Charles Bears 6-0. St. Charles threatening. Their last play of the first half, they took it down to Waldorf's 7-yard line, and as they lined up for the next play, time expired. The teams switched sides of the field. There's a look inside the Waldorf huddle, the Waldorf defense, as we saw a shot of the Bears huddle. We're going to have the names of all the cheerleaders for you as they performed at halftime here this morning. Here comes the Bears offense. Got a lot of papers here, so bear with me as I cycle through everything. I think we finally got the Bears offensive backfield down. Tumblin the quarterback, Harrison the running back. First down, Harrison on the carry, runs into his offensive lineman, bowls through him, give him a gain of 3 on first down. Jesse Chappelle and Trey Lee in there defensively. One Wildcat player still down on the field. Appears to be okay. Helped up by his coach. And he's ready to go. So a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 for the Bears. Again, this is the first of 7 Charles County Youth Football games we'll be bringing you today. This is the Anklebiter division. Second down and 7 for the Bears. Tumlin gives to Harrison. Nice move. Turns the corner. He's got a St. Charles first down. Breaks midfield. Takes it down to the 47-yard line. An 11-yard gain for Lorenzo Harrison. And St. Charles might have found something there towards the end of the first half, and they come out, immediately get a first down on their first possession here of the second half. Waldorf's defense has held St. Charles to 12 points, 6 at each of their first 2 previous meetings, held them scoreless thus far this morning. St. Charles 1st and 10 from the Waldorf 47. Harrison on the carry again. Tough going this time. Takes it over that right guard. Stuffed there defensively. A host of Wildcats in there on the tackle. And the official standing right in front of all of them. I did see number 44 get up off the bottom. That's Anthony Hilliard. Hilliard congratulated by his coach as he gets up. A loss of 1 on the play, so 2nd down and 8 for St. Charles. Coming up next, the Middle School Unlimited Division will be our next ball game. Westlake taking on St. Charles. That's coming up at the conclusion of this broadcast. The Bears fans up on their feet, cheering on St. Charles White. Looking for their first points of the morning. Fake handoff. Tumblin has it. This time, the Waldorf defense looking for it. 36 held his ground. Devon Lane. It would not let Tumblin get that big gainer he'd gotten a couple of times in the first half. 36 there, played it right. Stayed home. Forced Tumblin back inside. Waldorf closed on him. A short gain. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Brandon Battle, his 28-yard touchdown run, the difference in this ball game so far. 6-0 Waldorf. Harrison alone in the backfield. Gets the carry, big hole, breaks through. Takes it down over the 40-yard line, short of the first down. So that brings up a big 4th down and 3. 67, Jesse Chappelle, credited with the tackle for Waldorf. Here come the Bears up to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 3. Tumblin, the quarterback, barks out the signals. Movement from Waldorf. Didn't see anybody budge for St. Charles. Offsides on the Wildcats. 1st down by penalty for the Bears. There you get a good look at the cheerleaders on the sidelines. Got 2 pages of cheerleader information here, and they don't match up, so I'm not sure which one to read. I'm going to get all their names on here for you. Tiana Ford, Elena Lopez, Brianna Savoy, Jada Gatewood, Tara Jagan, Corey O'Kelly, Alyssa Harley, Charisma Arball, Nicole Williams, and Alicia Brooks. The St. Charles Bears cheerleaders here this morning. Back out on the field, Harrison on the carry, trying the right side, stacked up, dropped after a short gain. Up off the bottom of the pile, Trey Lee, 52, one of those in there on the tackle. I don't think I was handed any Waldorf Wildcats cheerleader information. Hopefully we get a shot of them before this ball game's over, but unfortunately I don't have any of those young ladies' names here. Second down and 7. This is the first possession of the second half. St. Charles has marched from their 40-yard line down to the 36 of Waldorf. Harrison turns the corner, running out of room, though, as he approaches the sidelines. Makes one tackler miss, fumbles the ball out of bounds, but he's got a St. Charles first down. Some nifty moves by Harrison. He cut back inside, cut out, cut in again. Stayed in bounds, coughed the ball up, but some nice moves and a first down gain for Harrison. I mentioned earlier, Harrison and Tumblin share the same hobbies, and they've both got some nice moves when they get the ball out in the open field, making defenders miss. And the Bears moving right back down towards the Waldorf goal line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. They threatened before running out of time in the first half, so they still trail here 6-0. The crowd getting into it, led on by the cheerleaders. A chant of "Let's Go Bears." Tumblin up under center. Quick snap, gives to Harrison. And the Waldorf Wildcat defensive line did not budge at all that time. A huge pile of players there. Say 44, 45, 52. I know that's Trey Lee. I've called his name quite a few times. 67, Jesse Chappell. Henry Michael in there on the tackle as well. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10, St. Charles. Fake handoff. Tumblin's going to keep it himself. Nice defensive play by Waldorf. Tumblin squirts out of the first tackle and makes something out of nothing. Looked like Ronnie Procopio, number 20, I believe, was the defender who burst in and had Tumblin wrapped up for a second, slowed him down enough so the rest of the defense could close. So a 1-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 9, St. Charles. The Wildcats leading the Bears 6-0. We're about, again, no scoreboard in operation, I'd say midway through the second half. And this is the first possession for St. Charles. So teams don't get very many shots at the ball, especially when you're running all the time. You have to take advantage of it. Tumblin on the quarterback keeper. It was a naked backfield. Tumblin stumbles and falls down back at the 47-yard line. The Waldorf defense had that stretched out pretty good. Number 4, staying at home for the Wildcats, Cameron Powell. And number 38, Dominic Moore, forced Tumblin to lose his footing, fall down. Credit the defense there with causing a loss of 5. So it's 4th down and 14, St. Charles. The drive that started out so well suddenly has taken a turn for the worse here, and I think St. Charles has just declared a punt. That's what it is. So move the ball from the 27 down to the Waldorf 7. So a good strategic move, or we'll see if it was good or not, see if it works out for the St. Charles Bears coaches if they want to make Waldorf take over deep in their own territory, hope that the Bears defense can cause a mistake and St. Charles can cash in. Well, I have some other cheerleader information here. I don't want anyone to be mad at me, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. It says at the top, 65-pound St. Charles Bears white, but the sheet that I read before I thought was for St. Charles, and they don't match up. But here we go. Janaid Ames, Samantha Atwell, Mariah Baylock, Quinshana Bobo, Caitlin Cherry, Isla Moore, Kijani Franklin, Angelina Lacefield, Victoria Sacco, Alexis Smoot, Keandra Tyndall, Nicole Walls, Autumn Urslev, Kayla Bean, and Brianna Farrell. The 65-pound St. Charles White Bears cheerleaders. Whistles blow before the play gets underway. We're set up here on the visiting sidelines at White Plains Regional Park. Waldorf with the ball, backed up to the goal line to our right. 1st down and 10, following St. Charles declaring the punt. Handoff right up the middle, and some breathing room as the ball's taken out over the 10-yard line for the Wildcats. Tough to see who it was on the carry there for Waldorf, but a good gain. On 1st down, gives them a little breathing room. Second down and 7 after a gain of 3. The bulk of the ball carrying duties being done by Michael Dorsey, number 22. Marshawn Scott's number 30. I believe Ronnie Procopio, I'm not sure, number 20. I think he also saw some action in the backfield. And Brandon Battle, the quarterback, number 15. He has the only touchdown of this morning's ball game. It's 6-0 Waldorf. A 28-yard run by Battle in the first half has given Waldorf the lead. Again, in the 2 previous meetings, Waldorf came out on top both times, 14-6 and 12-6. So a lower scoring game this time. But Waldorf still on top. Marshawn Scott, number 30. Split in the backfield with Dorsey. Battle the quarterback. The give is to Scott. Right up the middle. And it looks like he's got a Waldorf 1st down. Just shy of the 20-yard line, the official calling a timeout. Close enough, it looks like, for another measurement. Our officials here again this morning: Bill Hicks, Bill Martin, Bob Blunt, and Mark Ketchel. They bring out the sticks. We're going to try and zoom right in on it for you. Well, we got the wrong stick there. And it's a 1st down. There's the stick we wanted, and you can see it's a Waldorf 1st down. So they have some breathing room now. 4 more plays as they try and get the ball away from their own goal line. Here in the Anklebiter division of the Charles County Youth Football League. Our first game of the morning, Waldorf leading St. Charles, looking to run some clock here. The clock runs continuously. Again, 27-minute halves. The clock does not stop even on timeouts unless we're at the 2-minute mark of the end of the first half or the end of the ball game. So the clock continuing to run. Waldorf continuing to keep it on the ground. Nice gain for the Wildcats again. Marshawn Scott on the carry, and he's out close to another Waldorf first down. Eight yards on the gain for Scott. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Some of the offensive linemen out there pushing bodies out of the way. We'll mention some of their names because they're running it right up the middle. They're doing a great job here today. Michael Serpico's number 83. Having a tough time here. My roster's not in numerical order, so I have to search for everybody's name. But we'll try and get everybody in. 75, William Berry on that offensive line. Trey Lee looks like 52 on the right side of that line. Battle, the quarterback keeper, eludes one tackler but will not elude the second one. Who's that defensively? Looked like Harrison. The running back making the plays on offense for St. Charles made a big defensive play there. So a loss on the play. 3rd and a long 5 for the Wildcats. To look at the Wildcat sidelines. Everybody down on their knees, really intense as they look on out on the field. They know they've got this President's Cup in hand if they can just hold on to the ball and run out the clock. In the Anklebiter division, no player can sit for more than 2 consecutive plays, so all of these guys getting to see a lot of action here this morning. Battle kept it himself, took it up the middle on 3rd and 5 for a short gain. And St. Charles, the Bears defense getting a huge hand as they come towards the sidelines. Waldorf declares a punt. They'll mark off 20 yards. So St. Charles takes over in Waldorf territory at the 43-yard line. Again, the scoreboard's not in operation. We're in the second half. We will get an indication when there's 2 minutes left, so we know there's more time than that. But 2 long drives here for both of these teams, time-wise. So this 27-minute half is winding down, and St. Charles has to start feeling a little bit anxious about their chances here. They need to get the ball in the end zone. The Waldorf defense looking on, trying to stop that. 6-0 Wildcats. I think they gave an indication I heard on the sidelines, 8 minutes left, so plenty of time. And with the combination of Harrison and Tumblin, they've been chewing up big chunks of yardage, so we see if they can continue that as the Bears start 1st and 10 from Waldorf's 45-yard line. Tumblin up under center, calls out the signals. Hands to Harrison, Waldorf. Huge defensive play, 6 players there, a flag's down, looks like a face mask penalty. Trey Lee in there defensively. 81, Robert Battle. 36, Devon Lane. 4, Cameron Powell, a host of Wildcats defenders. Unfortunately, one of them got a hold of the face mask, but that doesn't take away from that great defensive play they made, but it will move the ball ahead for St. Charles, giving them 1st down and 4 inside the Wildcats' 40-yard line. We'll call it the 38. St. Charles didn't move their huddle, so they're back at their 45-yard line, so they've got about a 15, 17-yard run to get to the line of scrimmage. Here they come. First down, call it 4 for St. Charles. The adjustment to the offensive line. Good shot of Tumblin up under center. Hands it off, Harrison. Forced back, the Waldorf defense really surging now, but Harrison making players miss. A nice cut, jumps, fumbles the ball, recovered by the Bears at the Waldorf 29-yard line. Harrison shaking and baking, making a nice run on the recovery. Is that 47? You see the Bears fans cheering on their team. Could be a 47. I don't have a 47. It's 57. Michael Borza on the fumble recovery, giving St. Charles a first down. Great team play by that Waldorf defense with the penetration, but what an individual effort by Harrison. Turning the corner, getting the first down, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. We're on the St. Charles sidelines, the crowd getting louder here with every play. 1st and 10. Right around the 30. Tumlin's going to keep it himself. Wrapped up and brought down. What a defensive play by Waldorf. Let's see if we can get the defender. Number 30. Marshawn Scott doing it out of the backfield offensively, and what a big defensive play there for Waldorf. A loss of 5. As Marshawn Scott came in, looked like unchecked, one-on-one against Tumlin, wrapped him up and brought him down. It's 2nd down and 15. A look at the Bears sidelines. And now back to the field. Waldorf 6, St. Charles nothing. Late here in the second half, the finals of the Anklebiter division of the Charles County Youth Football League. I'm Matt Volland, along with Brian Donahue, Andrew Seeger, Ryan Caleb, bringing you all the sights and sounds of youth football action. 2nd down and 15. Tumlin to Harrison. He'll have to do it himself again and can't this time. Brought down from behind. Robert Battle on the tackle. Devin Lane in there as well. Devin Thomas, and this Wildcats defense really swarming now. William Barry there, 75, on the ball. He's ready to go, ready to hit somebody. 3rd down now and close to 20 yards. A loss of 5 or 6 on that play. St. Charles threatened at the end of the first half, came out on their first drive in the second half, took it right down the field. Waldorf stiffened. They penetrated again. Waldorf stiffened again. The Bears need to find an answer here. 3rd down and about 19. Naked backfield, Tumlin, the quarterback, up under center. Takes it himself. Around the left side, wrapped up and brought down. Number 30 in there, number 4, Cameron Powell is 430, Marshawn Scott. There's a look at Powell as he heads back to the huddle. And this Waldorf defense looking to pitch a shutout. Every President's Cup final last year except one was a shutout. Waldorf looking to do that. Last year's champion, Western Charles Gold, won 13-0. In 2001, St. Charles was the Anklebiter champion, a 12-6 winner. And in 2000, Waldorf beat St. Charles Silver 18-12. Waldorf looking to engrave their name on the President's Cup plaque here in 2003, leading 6-0. Late in the second half, 4th down and about 20. Movement, offsides on Waldorf. They'll mark off the penalty. Just 5 yards though, so it's 4th and 15. The 2-minute warning being given now. 2 minutes left in this contest. St. Charles, I don't think here in the second half has used any of their timeouts, so they have a full complement left. Again, now that it's 2 minutes and under, the clock will stop on timeouts, incomplete passes, running out of bounds. St. Charles now thinking about the 14 yards they need for a first down. 4th and 13 from about the 33-yard line. Again, naked backfield behind Tumblin. Here comes Harrison from the left wing. He's got it. Waldorf's there on defense. Harrison squirts through, but well short of the first down. Try and get some of the defensive numbers. 36 up off the bottom of that pile. Like 21-4. One of the players still down. 52. I know that's Trey Lee. We've called his name quite a few times. Devin Lane. You hear the same numbers over and over again. Making big defensive plays for the Wildcats. So Waldorf takes over. 1st and 10 from their 27-yard line. Under 2 minutes left here. They're clinging to a 6-0 lead. Just hold on to the ball, pick up a couple of first downs, and run out the clock. That's what the Wildcats are thinking. Waldorf's head coach, Keith Morsell. St. Charles White's head coach, Todd Edlin. We're set to go. 1st and 10. Battle hands it off. Ball on the ground. Wait till they unpile the players. St. Charles thinks they have it. And they do. Fumble on the carry by Waldorf. St. Charles with the recovery. There you see the jubilant players coming to the sidelines. A lot of excitement, but they still have some work to do. Trailing 6-0. The ball will be spotted at about the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10, St. Charles from Waldorf's 27. Well, everybody here knew what Waldorf wanted to do, keep it on the ground, chew up some clock, and that's the worst possible thing that could have happened. The Bears pacing the sidelines, being congratulated. Big defensive play, big fumble recovery. They've got it. 1st and 10 from Waldorf's 27-yard line. Can Harrison and Tumblin come up with some magic for the Bears here late? Tumblin on the quarterback keeper, but that Waldorf defense comes up with another huge play. And about 3 of the last 4 plays have been losses for St. Charles offensively. We've got a timeout on the field. I need to take a breather. Exciting finish here from White Plains Regional Park. Waldorf leading St. Charles 6-0. Welcome back to White Plains Regional Park. Late in the second half, St. Charles making one last charge. They trail Waldorf 6-0. They've got it 2nd down and 12 from about the 29-yard line. Harrison on the carry, and look at the Waldorf defense. Great open field tackle. Devin Lane, number 36. And the crowd for Waldorf looking on and cheering on their defense. They've made every big stop they've been asked to make. And if Lane didn't make the tackle, there were 4 other Wildcats there ready to do so. Third down and 16 for St. Charles. The ball moved back to Waldorf's 33-yard line. The Bears have to get it in the end zone, and they're running out of time. Again, coming up following this broadcast, the Middle School Unlimited final. Westlake undefeated at 11-0, taking on St. Charles. We hope you'll stick around for that game. Here come the Bears. 3rd down and 16. Tumblin up under center. Somebody got to early start on the offensive line and back up the Bears even more. And with every play, the Waldorf crowd gets louder and louder. They're cheering on the penalty now. Negative yardage on just about every play here for St. Charles. 3rd down and about 23. Fans cheering in the background. Let's go Bears here on this side. It's let's go Wildcats on the far sidelines. 3rd and 23. Fake handoff to Harrison. Tumlin loses his footing, falls down at the 40-yard line. Time ticking down and a timeout on the field. We'll step aside once again. It's Waldorf leading St. Charles here in the Anklebiter final, 6-0. Back in a moment. Welcome back to White Plains Regional Park. Late in the second half. Waldorf leads St. Charles 6-0 here in the Anklebiter Division final. 4th and a mile for the Bears. Tumlin takes it himself out of the backfield, makes one defender miss, but there's 3 more there to make the tackle. Credit Devin Thomas staying home defensively, got the first hand on him, and then the Wildcats swarmed and made the tackle. The ball's turned over on downs, and the Wildcats now just looking to run out the clock. They lead it 6-0. The only touchdown of the ball game came in the first half. Brandon Battle, a 28-yard touchdown run, and that's all Waldorf's needed so far. Don't want to call this one over yet. The first play of the last series, Waldorf fumbled. So the Bears looking for another turnover. Waldorf looking just to burn some clock. Battle the quarterback, Scott and Dorsey in the backfield. St. Charles with no timeouts left. Looks like Waldorf just taking a knee. I think, well, it looks like the coach might be upset. I'm not sure if that was a design play or not, but the Wildcats just trying to run out the clock here. And I think that's what's happening. Kneel down formation for Waldorf. Take a knee a couple more times and leave the field as President Cup champions. Wildcats take a knee again there on 2nd down. Again, the scoreboard not in operation, so I can't count the time down for you, but you can see it's got to be close. For the second time in 4 years, the Waldorf Wildcats are the President's Cup champions of the Anklebiter division. And the celebration gets started. Both teams line up at midfield and they'll shake hands. If we can get a shot of the crowd, you can see them there in the background on their feet, applauding a great effort, especially by that defensive unit of Waldorf. They shut out the St. Charles Bears 6-0. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast here. Channel 78 on Comcast, the Anklebiter Division Final. Stick around, 6 more games coming your way, and up next, the Middle School Unlimited Final. Once again, our final score, the Waldorf Wildcats 6, St. Charles White nothing. Stick around, more action coming up in a moment.
Today's games are brought to you in part by Circus Ice Cream, wholesale club prices without the membership fee. By AA Builders, your new construction and home improvement specialists. And by the Maryland Independent, your source for local sports, news, and community information.